Hey Kaylee, good evening. I'm gonna read to you Madeline. Tell Mama to flip the pages, okay? In an old house in Paris, there was covered with vines, lived 12 little girls in two straight lines. In two straight lines, they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad. And sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30 in two straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. Are you afraid of mice? She loved winter, snow, and ice. To the tiger in the zoo, Madeline said, "Pooh, pooh." And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavell. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavell turned on her light and said, "Something is not right." Little Madeline sat in the bed, cried and cried, her eyes were red. And soon after Dr. Cohen came, he rushed out to the phone. He dialed Dan Tone 106. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Madeline was in his arm, in a blanket safe and warm. In a car with red light, they drove out into the night. Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers. Madeline soon ate and drank. On her bed there was a crank, and a crack on the ceiling had the habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Outside were birds, trees, and sky, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One nice morning, Miss Clavell said, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?" Visitors from 2 to 4 read a sign outside her door. Read a sign outside her door. Excuse me. Tiptoeing with solemn face, with flowers in a vase, in walked and then said, "Ah," when they saw the toys and candy and the dollhouse from Papa. But the biggest surprise by far on her stomach was a scar. Ooh. "Goodbye," they said. "We'll come again." And the little girls left in the rain. They went home and broke their bread, brushed their teeth, and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavell turned on the light and said, "Something is not right." And afraid of disaster, Miss Clavell ran faster and faster. And she said, "Please, children, do tell me what is troubling you." And all the little girls cried, "Boo-hoo! We want our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now go to sleep," said Miss Clavell. And she turned out the light and closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. The end. Madeline. Baby, I love you very much. You have a good night, and I will see you soon.